I just checked my weight and I am 69.5 kilograms, okay? And this number is crazy to me. Like a few months ago, I was literally 80 kilograms, okay? And it's kind of annoying to me because I worked up to that weight a lot. Like grinded so much for like to reach that way. I was bulking, okay? The only thing I did to basically get to this weight in a few months, literally December 5th of December, I was 78 probably, yeah. And now I am done. Like who knows since when I'm this weight, because I've not weighed myself for a lot, okay? And I want to bring out 2 points here. So the first one is the incredible power of my diet philosophy, and the second one is the incredible bullshit of the weight scale and why I hate it, okay? Why I hate the measuring in weight, because that's very, misleading. So first of all, the only thing I did was stop counting calories, okay? So you have to understand what that means to me is that when I stop counting calories, I'm not overfeeding myself. The only reason I count calories because when I'm bulking, I cannot eat something and overeat more than my calorie maintenance level. Okay, since when I started working out and, having muscle, I just consume more calories. Okay, this is one fun thing about having muscle. When you have muscle, you just consume more calories by default. Like, it's fucking crazy. There have been also evidence that it's kind of better to build muscle if you wanna lose weight, or in general if you wanna live a better life and longer. Muscle, like mass, is been linked to a lot of longevity statistics, and also the hypertrophy training, okay? Like building muscle, doing the specific workout that is not running, it's not cardio, like specifically building muscle has been found to be less hunger causing than cardio. Like, and this is something honestly I've noticed. Every time I went swimming, or every time I went for a run, I came back, or just doing sports that is not weightlifting, MMA, martial arts, anything like that. That basically it means cardio, okay, in your blood. I come home and I'm hungry as fuck, okay. So you're burning calories there, but you're also regaining them if you satisfy yourself, okay. If you wanna feel satiated, which my philosophy of diet takes into account, okay. My diet philosophy. So my point was simply that since when I stopped counting calories, I've lost the weight. Why? Because my diet philosophy doesn't allow you to gain weight, basically. Okay, in a good sense, because like you still can, if you just eat a little bit more than you feel like, you can still bulk. That's what I've done for around a year, and I've gained 10-15 kilograms. Who knows how much? I got up to 83 kilograms. I was very bulked up, okay. I have pictures, I'm pretty sure you've seen them, and I was heavy, okay. I was able to bulk in a clean way. So my diet is basically don't eat shit, okay. Don't eat junk food, no processed food, no biscuits, no massive amounts of carbohydrates. I'm not saying carbohydrates are bad, but I've had my fair share of oats. When I was bulking, I had a very long period of my life where I just ate 100 grams of oats every single day, single morning. Okay, throughout the day I even ate more. So I think that contributed to a lot of my hormonal issues I had throughout the period due to the phytic acid found in oats. So I just am more careful now about cereals, whole cereals, and legumes. I'm just more careful about that. Don't stress about this, to be honest, if you're trying to lose weight or anything like that, because you will probably never come across that problem that I came across. I was just eating a fuck ton of raw oats, which is not the best thing for your hormones and for your absorption of nutrients, because you basically block the zinc absorption, like the absorption of zinc, because the phytic acid messes up everything. So that aside, that was still honestly an improvement from my previous diet. The diet that was basically, I didn't give a fuck about what I was eating. I was just satisfying myself, but with shit food, with junk food, okay, with sugar, with chocolate, with M&Ms, Lions, any snack you can think of, okay, your favorite junk food snack, whether it is savory or it is sweet. I was satisfying myself with that, okay. The hardest one was the sweet, because I mean you can replicate savoriness in a healthy way. I eat a lot of savory food, which tastes amazing, and it's not like some kind of Doritos. It's kind of easy to replicate savoriness in healthy food, but the sweetness, a bit less. You can eat fruit, that's pretty sweet. That's what I eat now. Fruit is fucking the best now for me, and it doesn't make you metabolically unhealthy. Therefore, doesn't make you fat as fuck. So that's what I eat now. But before I was eating shit food, and since when I switched on to these, like, no exception, no cheat days, cake or chocolate or a sweet. Maybe from times to times maybe I eat some cake on a special occasion. Maybe my grandmother made a very delicious sweet, like a traditional thing that, I don't know, it's fucking Christmas. We are having the panettone, or however the fuck it's called in English. Anyway, maybe sometimes, like, I'm talking once a month, once every 2 months. I don't count them. That's how rarely I eat sugar. But I just do not, okay? Trust me, the profound effect that it has on your body and your hormones is crazy to me. So yeah, like, even in these last a few months, I didn't cheat on my diet. That's the only thing I'm not cheating on. I just, my personality is just not eating shit food. I don't eat random stuff, okay? So I'm not eating biscuits, random processed biscuits. The funny thing is that, like, biscuits is kind of become like a staple of food. Like, biscuits actually sound like a healthy food in the morning, like, milk and some biscuits, whole grain biscuits. Like, it is an oxymoron. How the fuck is the term called? Like, it is contradictory. You cannot be whole and be biscuits, okay? Doesn't fit the definition of whole. Whole means, like, it has not been processed. Sugar, like, literally, biscuits are ground sugar and ground flour. How is that whole? Yeah, maybe it can have more fiber, acceptable. It is still processed as fuck. Okay, I don't vibe with that. I'm not okay with that. I just don't eat that shit. I just don't eat random stuff that for no reason. Okay, I eat just real food, whole food. You can count the ingredients and you can understand them, and there is no sugar and there is no excessive random bullshit. And yeah, I mean, this is my diet. I've lost 10 kilograms unwantedly. I didn't want to lose them, but this is what happens when I just follow my hunger signals, I guess, and eat how I feel like eating. If I have a sweet tooth at the end of a meal, often happens, I just have an orange, just a kiwi, whatever the fuck I have in my house. Feel amazing, feel satiated, feel great, and I just keep going, okay. And when I wanna bulk, so I lost the weight, I wanna bulk up to build muscle, well, just I start counting calories, because it's hard to overeat in a diet like this, and I just eat more. So yeah, this is just a crazy shenanigan I wanted to share with you. I just checked my weight, and it was 10 kilograms less than before. This is just funny. I just wanted to share it with you. And one last quick point, I gotta go, so I'm gonna make it this very quick. The weight scale, the number, it's kind of bullshit, because I kind of got, oh fuck, I lost 10 kilograms. I was kind of upset. I didn't want to lose them, but then I realized that the scale is kind of a bullshit measure to take, because weight can vary from hydration, and I'm not talking about how much you drank, so how much water is in you. No. I'm talking about how much glycogen you have in your body. Okay, the famous, I think it's called water weight. I honestly don't know the term, but I know that if you eat carbohydrates and you store glycogen, like, there are two main ways you can store energy in your body. And the first line of defense is glycogen. So you literally take carbohydrates and you store them physically. You can literally store 160 grams of glycogen, of glucose, of carbohydrates in your body. So you store those, and once you store them, water can bind to them, so you kind of weigh literally kilograms more just by eating glycogen, okay, eating carbohydrates. So that's kind of one thing can vary. Maybe I didn't eat much carbs lately. I just ate more, less carbohydrates. So maybe that's why I lost a lot of weight. I'm not glycogen filled, and that is not muscle weight, okay? Because I'm scared when I see the weight losing. I feel like, am I losing muscle? I hope not. I hope I'm losing fat. Okay, so this is the main thing. Even if you want to lose weight in your case, maybe you don't have to look at the scale, because you maybe are losing a good amount of fat, and then you see the scale go up. Like my mom always says that like, oh, I just gained 3 kilograms in the last month. No, you didn't. It is the glycogen in the water. It's nothing like fat. You cannot gain 3 kilograms of fat so quickly. Okay, there is a limit that you can store fat, unless you're eating some bullshit diet where you're eating a ton of bullshit, but you don't feel satiated, like junk food. Okay, junk food doesn't make you feel satiated. Then there is no way you can gain so much fat so quickly. Okay, so even the scale is a bullshit measure because it doesn't take into account how much water is in you. If you shit, if you took a shit, it doesn't know that. It doesn't know how much you sweat that day. It doesn't know how much glycogen is in your body, how much water is bound to the glycogen. It doesn't know anything, okay? It doesn't know the percentage of muscle, the percentage of fat. This is why I kind of hate the measure of scale. I think I said everything. Bye bye.